Do you know the simplest way to identify a trend? It is using Supertrend indicator. If the Supertrend indicator is showing a green color, then the price is in an uptrend. If the same Supertrend indicator is showing a red color, then the price is in a downtrend. Very easy and simple to understand, right? But over 80% of the traders quit using the Supertrend indicator just 1 month after using it. Why? The simple reason is more number of failed trades. I always say this, friends. Any indicator works in a certain market condition and it doesn't work in some market condition. We need to identify the strengths and weakness of an indicator, and we need to use only the positive aspect of it. For example, a super trend indicator works like a magic in a trending market, but the same indicator shows pathetic results in a sideways market as it lacks any mechanism to differentiate a sideways market from trending market. So if you include a mechanism to avoid trades in a sideways market using super trend indicator, then the result of your trades will skyrocket. In this video, we will discuss how the super trend indicator is developed and how it can be used in different types of trading such as intraday trading, or swing trading and BTC trading. We also study how to avoid false trades using the super trend indicator. So without wasting much time, let's start. Do you agree that the stock market is like a roller coaster ride? The super trend indicator is like a smart friend who helps you guess which way the roller coaster is going. It is a simple trend indicator. Let me plot the super trend indicator. It looks like this. Not the strategy. I want to plot the super trend indicator. So I'll remove the strategy bit. Okay. So this is how a super trend indicator looks like this. Basically, the irony or the interesting part of a super trend indicator is by itself it is not an independent indicator. It is not a standalone indicator. It uses ATR indicator. There are two important parameters in super trend indicator. So one is ATR indicator, another one is the multiplication factor actually. So by default, most of the chart providers, they use ATR length 10. So ATR is nothing but average true range of the last 10 period. For example, in this case, most charting providers, they provide default period with 10 and factor 3. Some charting providers, they do use 14 and 3 as well. So basically it combination of this, see ATR length and the factor. So if I decrease the factor, actually let's say I will make it to 2, you can notice this super trend indicator plotting itself will change. You can see it increase, right? Similarly, if I increase further, it will have less noises actually. Again, I will go in detail all these things in later. So by default, it is 3, it is 10. So this is the default super trend parameter actually. The beauty of the super trend is it can be used to entry for a trade. It can be used to trial stop loss for a trade. It can be used to exit the trade as well. See, for example, let's say the green color the green color indicates the uptrend, right? Similarly, red color indicates downtrend. Let's say whenever your plan is to take a long trade, whenever it turns to green, I'm just taking this is the traditional definition of super trend indicator. It's not a direct advice. if it is turns to green, you will take a long trade. So that means this becomes an entry point. So which means you are using super trend indicator as an entry point. That is one. And number second is, let's say you will trial the stop loss along with the line of a super trend indicator. So that means you can also use the same super trend indicator as a trailing stop loss. Now your exit point is whenever the super trend indicator turns to red, you will exit. So that means, again it acting as an exit point, right? So super trend indicator can be used for entry, super trend indicator can be used to trial the stop loss, super trend indicator can also be used to for the exit purpose. See, some people, especially scalpers, intraday traders, they use super trend indicator with a less multiplication factor. For example, let's say if a scalper is using 3-minute time frame, then what he does is he will use a different multiplication factor, very close multiplication factor. So I'll go to settings, I will change this to let me change this, it is not coming. So what I do is I will so they will change the factor to 2 and then they use it. Let's say somehow they have taken a short trade here, so they will trial using this super trend indicator. Whenever the price hits this, they will exit. Suppose let's say they have taken a long trade here. I'm just taking an example, okay? So if they have taken a long trade here, so they will trial the stop loss using the super trend indicator. That's how the scalpers, some of the scalpers use it. So now the main important point is time frame addition. See, I will move like this and then I will explain. See, what happens is so it is always better to follow the trend of a higher time frame. For example, as you know, super trend is a trend following indicator, right? It is a proper trend following indicator. So we need to take the trade in the direction of the higher time frame. So let's say you are an intraday trader. I'm just taking a perspective. So you should see the a trend in a daily chart. Then you need to take the trade in the you need to take the trade in 50-minute time frame, but the trades in the 50-minute time frame should come in the direction of the daily chart. Actually, that the trend in the daily charts, let's say the trend in the daily charts is uptrend, so then you can 50-minute time frame, whenever you get a pullback opportunity, you can take the trade. See, for example, let's say super trend indicator in daily time frame, it is in green color, which means it is showing an uptrend. So in that case, whenever in 50-minute time frame, when it turns from red to green, then only you can plan to take the trade. See, I will show you some examples actually. So what I do is I will go to a stock actually. So the best is stock is better. So I'll go to Titan stock. So we are in daily charts. Okay, let's say I'm in daily charts. So see here, as I mentioned, in the introduction. So whenever the price displays a sideways trend, super trend actually fails actually. Okay, so let's say if your plan is to take the trade in a swing trade on daily time frame, probably you would have faced more number of trades because the colors change immediately, right? So in this case, for the explanation sake, I'm explaining taking the trade in intraday. So in that case, observe the trend in the daily charts. So in Titan, the trend in daily charts is uptrend, right? Like it is in green color. So whenever you get into lower time frame, either in 10 minutes or 50-minute time frame, so just take the trade whenever it turns from red to green. For example, if I go to 50-minute chart, so as you know, the trend in I will go to daily chart, I will mark it so that you will understand it in a better way. See, from here I will draw a vertical line. Vertical line is this. See, so from here the trend as per super trend indicator, it is uptrend, right? See, you should see the pullback, and whenever the super trend indicator turns from red to green in a lower time frame, then only you can plan a long trade. If your plan is to take a trend following indicator. See, from here it is green, right? See, somewhere here it is green. So I think somewhere it started from here. So assuming even if it started from here, you would have missed the trade. It is fine. Otherwise, see here you can plan a long trade here. It may not be resulted in a good profit, but here it resulted in a decent profit. So now it is in red. There is no trade opportunity. I will go to some other stock, for example, because even on daily time frame, it is in a sideways time frame, right? If I go to some other stock like probably HDFC Bank, it is also in a sideways time frame as of now. I will pick a stock which is in a trending thing. If I go to here, HDFC Bank is okay. Asian Paints is decent, I guess. If I go to Asian Paints on daily time frame, yeah, it is decent. See, here it is in a sideways trend here, but from here it is in a uptrend actually. So I will draw a vertical line from here, okay, which means we can look for a long trade from here in a lower time frame whenever super trend indicator turn from red to green. Actually, if I go to 50-minute time frame, see, from here there was an opportunity. See here, it turned green here. So the Asian Paints stock is quite volatile because it has a lot of selling wicks. See, from here, it turned green. If you have taken a long trade, the trailing stop loss, the exit will come here. Similarly, if you have taken a long trade from here, because it turned from red to green here, the trailing stop loss would have gone upside. Again, you might see in many cases it hit the stop loss. Again, I will explain how to avoid these kind of false trades when you are using super trend indicator, because this is the reason many traders take the many losing trades and they will quit using the super trend indicator in very early actually. So if you have taken a trade, it is went upside, right? Here also. So the thing is, you need to avoid the sideways market in your time frame actually. Okay. So basically what happens is, again, there are I will move further like this. Again, basically there are 4 types of market as per Dow theory. So if the price goes like this, it is uptrend. If the price comes down like this, it is downtrend. Okay, so which means whenever the price, if you consider this as a low, this as a high, if the price makes higher low compared to this low, this is higher low, right? And compared to this high, this is an higher high. So if the price keeps on making higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, it means it is an uptrend. Suppose in this case, this is an high, this is a low. Compared to this high, this is a lower high, right? Similarly, compared to this low, this is a lower low, which means whenever the price keeps on making lower highs and lower lows, it is in a downtrend. But similarly, when the price makes the same lows and same highs, so this can be considered as it is in a sideways trend. The problem, okay, I will tell you one more the trend also. So whenever the market goes without respecting higher highs, higher lows, that means it is in a random trend. So this happens very rarely, and nobody can predict this, and nobody can do anything with this. So we can exclude this. But when it comes to sideways market, super trend doesn't know this is a sideways market. So suppose, let's say from here market went into sideways. I will remove this so that you will understand in a better way. So let's say the price is in an uptrend. Okay. So now from here the price turned sideways trend. But the super trend doesn't understand this, doesn't know this is a sideways trend. Whenever it goes like this, from here it turns to green, from here turns to red, green, red, green, red. So the same thing happens in lower time frame also. So that's why we need to include a mechanism to identify the sideways trend so that you don't take the trade, or you take less trades, or you take less risk per trade in this market condition, and you take a normal trades and with a normal risk whenever the price displays a trending market. Okay, I hope this is very clear. Now there are many ways to identify the trend, the sideways market actually. So the best option is to use RSI, relative strength index. Not the traditional way of using RSI, because traditional definition of RSI says 70-30 rule, overbought and oversold. I don't recommend using the traditional usage of RSI. So what I suggest to you is use 60 and 40. Okay, so let's say this is RSI. If the RSI is 60 and 40, so if the RSI is above 60 means it is bullish. If the RSI is below 40 means it is bearish actually. If the RSI is in between 40 and 60, so this indicates sideways market. So now whenever you use Supertrend indicator, you can also plot the RSI indicator. So let's say you got a signal in Supertrend indicator and just observe what RSI is saying. If the RSI is in between and 40-60, which means it indicates a sideways trend, then you don't have to take the trade. Suppose let's say if the RSI is above 60, then it indicates a bullish trend. If the Supertrend is also indicator is saying bullish, then you can only take the long trade. I will show it on the charts. See, for example, you can go to daily charts. For example, go to indicators, go to RSI. Go to RSI. By default, it will plot 70 and 30. You need to change it actually. So change it. So if you come here, time being, I will remove everything. Regular bullish label. I don't need all this thing. I don't need the middle band. I will change the upper band to 60. I will change the lower band to 40. RSO background fill is okay. I don't need the Bollinger Band fill, overbought, oversold. I don't need anything. Okay, so I'll plot like this. You can see whenever the price is in a sideways trend. See here, Supertrend indicator is giving a signal, but RSI is in between 40-60. So this means it is in a sideways market. See here also, for example. See from here, Supertrend indicator turned green, right? Let's say your plan is to take a long trade whenever the Supertrend indicator is done. See, RSI is above 60. So what I suggest to you is whenever the RSI is also supporting bullish trend, then you can take a long trade. As I said earlier, RSI above 60 is bullish, right? See here, Supertrend indicator is turned red and it went upside actually. Okay. See here, the price is in a sideways mode. See, the RSI is clearly 40-60, right? And here also, see here, for example, where is it? Okay, see here, for example, you got a buying signal here, right? You got a buying signal as per the Supertrend indicator because it turned green. But if you look at RSI, it is in between 40-60, right? You don't have to take the trade. So if you have taken a trade just based on the Supertrend indicator, you would have not made much money. Again, it depends upon the how do you trial the stop loss and all, right? But still, if you follow the RSI as it is, you wouldn't have taken this trade, right? Same thing for short trade also, because it turned red here, but RSI is in between 40-60, so you don't take the trade. Probably you have avoided the loss here as well, right? See, RSI is, the Supertrend indicator turned green, but RSI is in between 40-60, so you don't have taken the trade. So you can club Supertrend indicator like this, and then you can plan to take the trade actually. Okay, suppose let's say if the Supertrend indicator is turned green and it went upside, you might say you missed an opportunity here. So look for another pullback opportunity and RSI is above 60. See, from here RSI started trading above 60, right? So then you can look for a pullback opportunity. Then you can plan to take the long trade actually. So this is how you can combine super trend indicator with RSI indicator to get a better results. So one more option is you can also use ADX indicator. For example, I will explain ADX indicator. Okay, first I will explain for intraday perspective. See, for example, I will look for a better stock with this which has a smooth okay, I'll go to Titan. Titan is a bullish stock as of now. No, Titan is also in sideways. Okay, so what I do is HDFC Bank, TCS is side uptrend. Okay, okay. So TCS is in uptrend. Let's say as per our earlier plan, you will follow the trend in a higher time frame, and you will take the trade in a lower time frame whenever super trend indicator gives the signal. So now if you get into 50-minute time frame, from here your plan is to take the trade, right? See here, super trend indicator turned from red to green here, right? RSI is above 60. So there is, which means, taking trade is acceptable as per, this logic. So it would have made little profit. Once again, you don't take the short trade here because the trend in higher time frame is bullish. So you don't take a short trade. So usually we add one trade here. And from here, red, it turned to green. Again, RSI is broke above 60, right? So you will take a long trade here. If you trial the stop loss, again, you would have made little profit. Again, we don't take a short trade here because the trend in higher time frame is bullish. Here you take the trade because RSI is above 60. Either it is a break-even trade or small profitable trade. You don't take this trade because trend in higher time frame is bullish. But you can see here RSI is in between 40-60 and it is complete sideways move. And again here you might have taken a trade, but it's okay. 1 hour small losses is fine. Again, you take a trade here because it's RSI above 60, so you would have made profit. Again, you don't take a short trade here. Again, you take a long trade here, you make little bit of profit. Once again, RSI is above 60. You might have taken a trade, you would have hit the stop loss, it is fine. But here, if you see, it is in between 40-60. See here, super trend is green. Super trend doesn't understand the sideways trend actually, sideways trend. So, but RSI understand the sideways trend. So, in this way, if you club the RSI in smartly with super trend indicator, you will get a better results. See, for example, along with RSI, you can also use ADX indicator. So, if you go to ADX and DI, so this is the ADX and DI indicator. You can also use this indicator. So what does ADX, this line indicates is, this is an ADX line indicates. So which indicates the strength of a trend, not the direction, okay? Strength of a trend. So if the ADX line is above 20, it indicates trend is very, very strong. Suppose if the green line is above red line, it indicates bullish trend. Suppose if the red line is above green line, it indicates bearish trend actually. Okay. So this is bullish trend. This is bearish trend. So this indicates the strength of a trend. Suppose this ADX line is above 20, it indicates the strength of a trend. So what you can do is, along with ADX, for example, I will remove this, remove everything. Let's say you see this is in a daily time frame. Now from here you are following super trend indicator and you will plan to take a trade whenever, take a long trade whenever you get a signal in lower time frame. Let's say we get into 50-minute time frame. So your logic is to take a long trade from here, right? See from here. See here. Here super trend indicator give a signal, but just after 2-3 candles, ADX line, anyway it is indicating a bullish trend actually, because green line is all, anyway it's above red line. But if you see the super trend, the ADX line, it also crossed 20 in this candle, right? On the fourth candle it crossed the 20. So again it is giving a signal at this point of time. And if you come here, you don't take a short trade here again because the trend in higher time frame is bullish. Again, here super trend indicator is giving a signal, but again after 3-4 candles, ADX is showing the signal about 20. So in that case, you can also reduce it to 15. For example, if you reduce it to 15, it aligns with it aligns with this concept actually. See here, after 1 or 2 candle it crossed 15, so you can plan a long trade. Again, we don't take the short trade here because the trend in super trend indicator and daily time frame is bullish. Again, you will take a long trade, small profit. You don't take this trade because the trend is bullish. Here you might take a trade, it is a small loss, it is fine. Here you take a trade because ADX line is also above 15 and it is bullish actually. So in this way you can club ADX indicator or RSI indicator to get better results if you are using the super trend indicator. Now none of the indicators or none of the trading concept, or in fact any trading concept, will not give 100% accuracy, friends. If somebody says he's getting 90%, 80% accuracy, then he must be a god or is telling lie. So don't believe such kind of people. Again, there will be possibility of failures and all. The disadvantages with super trend indicator is it is a lagging indicator. Okay, there is no doubt about it because it is a lagging indicator. Most of the indicators are kind of a lagging indicator. So how you can improve the laggingness of this indicator is by reducing the multiplier. For example, if you go to multiplier, you can reduce it to 2. For example, if you reduce it to 2, the sensitivity will increases like anything. Okay, see here, you get a lot of signals, that sensitivity automatically increases. So if you think 2 is very fast and you may not be handle the quickness, then you can use 2.5. that this is decent actually. So you can use either default 3 is acceptable for me, but if you think it is it is giving very delayed signal, you can use the the parameter multiplier to 2.5. that is one of the option. And the second option is super trend indicator always gives a false signal in sideways market. See, whenever you take a sideways market for a long time, I'm not getting a sideways market for a long time with the TCS. See here, from here to here it is sideways market, right? See, it turned to red to blue, red to green, green to red, red to green, red to green to red, like that. So it basically doesn't give good results in sideways market. So this is one of the drawback of the super trend indicator, because super trend indicator it doesn't understand or process the sideways trend concept itself. So in such a way, so we use another indicator which indicates the sideways trend, either like RSI or ADX. You can also use stochastic, you can also use stock RSI. There are many indicators which gives the which highlights the sideways trend. So you can use any of these, you can take the help of any of these indicators to highlight the sideways trend, and you can avoid the trades in that particular zone whenever you get a trading signal in super trend indicator. This is how we can overcome one of the drawback. See friends, as I mentioned in the introduction, any indicator, you take any indicator, it works in certain market condition and it doesn't work in certain market condition. So we need to take the advantage of it, right? We need to take the positive aspect of it. We should see in which market condition it works. So we should have something to we can take the trades in that market condition. We should very clearly identify in which market condition it doesn't work. So we should have a complete clarity about that market condition, and we should avoid the trades at any cost in that market condition, because in that market condition this indicator doesn't work properly. So we need to avoid taking trades in that market condition if we are using this indicator. Okay, so that is how one should become smart enough to use any indicator. So now many people think the strategy is everything. Most beginners think because of the strategy they make money, but unfortunately that is not the case, friends. You don't make money because of the strategy, because if that is the case, many people would have made money, right? Because there are so many strategies available on online books, or on even on YouTube actually. But the issue is many people don't make money because many parameters are important along with the strategy. There is no doubt strategy is important, but along with strategy there are many more parameters are important. So number second important parameter is money management. Let's say you have a 60% accuracy trading system. Now if you, let's assume you risk 10% of your capital per trade. So even a 60% accurate system can get 6 to 7 losing trades in one stretch. I will repeat once again. Even a 60% accurate trading system can get 6 to 7 losing trades in one stretch. Now, how do you feel if you get 6 to 7 losing trades in one stretch? You lose 60 to 70% of the trading capital, right? If you risk 10% of the capital per trade, automatically you feel low and you will get into revenge trading mode whenever you face that scenario, right? So it's always sensible to risk only 1 to 2% is maximum. 1% is ideal, 2% is maximum. So it is always sensible to risk only 1 to 2% of the capital per trade. For example, let's say if you have 1 lakh rupees in your trading account, if you face a losing trade, you should not lose more than 2000 rupees per trade. Okay, so if you follow this, at least you will stay as a break-even trader, okay, in the long run. So this is one thing. And the third important thing is revenge trading. I've seen many people who lost their entire capital in one trade or one day, 1 or 2 days, because they get into revenge trading mode. So you should always avoid revenge trading mode. So in an intraday perspective, how do you get, when do you get into revenge trading mode? Whenever you face 2 or 3 trades, failed trades, you get into revenge trading mode, right? So in those 2 or 3 failed trades, you would have lost only 5% or 10% of the capital. But the trades which you take after the revenge mode, after the third trade, you lose more than 30%, 40%, 50%, even 100% of the capital, right? So you should always avoid revenge trading. The best way to avoid revenge trading is by not taking more than 3 trades per day. So 2 or 3 trades, intraday trades. If you are an intraday trader, 2 or 3 trades are more than enough. So if you make that rule, whenever the third trade is done, whether it is profit or loss or break even, it doesn't matter. Once the third trade is over, you shut down the system, close everything, you go away. By doing this, many times you will be saving the 70-80% or even 100% of the capital. I hope this video is really helpful, friends. So this is how one should use Supertrend indicator in a smarter way. If this video is really helpful, you can like the content, you can share with your friends and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video with another useful content. Tata, see you, bye bye.